As I sat inside Space Shuttle Endeavour, awaiting my first launch, I had 2 hours to think about things. I reflected on my decision to pursue such a dangerous job. More important though, I reviewed our emergency procedures over and over and over. I was in a very complicated vehicle with 500,000 gallons of rocket fuel on board. I could have been scared, but I wasn't. I had been well trained by our NASA team, but I was also using a set of principles that had been implemented by explorers for centuries. These principles, part of their bigger mindset, had allowed me to achieve that dream job, but also on that launch day would help me displace fear and respond to any emergencies. I was ready for liftoff. Riding that rocket into space with its massive acceleration forces and its violent vibrations was more thrilling and more fun than I ever could have imagined it would be. I had a smile on my face from the launch pad all the way into space. That explorer's mindset that allowed me to think big, to overcome challenges, and to persevere is a mindset that any of us can use to set and achieve high goals. We are each motivated by our own priorities and passions. I wanted to fly complicated vehicles, visit places where few people had been before, and in those places, make important discoveries. Your grand dreams deserve your attention. They may be a personal goal, such as learning a new life skill, or a professional goal, such as taking your performance to the next highest level. We need to set our goals audaciously high, just like trailblazers and pathfinders do, and dare to push ourselves outside our comfort zones. But be prepared. Because the goals are audacious and our environment is complicated, unpredictable, and dynamic, just like that of an explorer, there will be setbacks. Explorers do not fear the setbacks. They expect them, learn from them, and then move on. As a young child, I dreamed of being an astronaut. Years later, with college degrees, work experience, and a pilot's license, I applied to NASA. They rejected me. I was crushed, absolutely devastated. But in watching the explorers, I was inspired to continue. I improved myself. 2 years later, I applied for the second time, and NASA rejected me again. And they rejected me on a third try and a fourth try. They actually suggested that I stop applying. I'm so glad that I persevered and applied that fifth time. After nearly 3 decades, I was finally accepted. Explorers pursue their goals with passion and perseverance and resilience, often for long periods of time. That is the definition of grit. And grit is the special magic fuel of grand efforts. Imagine now that you're floating out of Space Shuttle Discovery's airlock for your very first spacewalk. You are awestruck by the setting. It's a straight 350-mile drop to the Earth's surface. You're traveling at 17,500 miles an hour, and there is the magnificent machine that you've been sent to fix. It's the Hubble Space Telescope. More than once before the flight, you're reminded that Hubble is worth $6 billion. It's a pressure-filled moment, but one that you pursued with grit. Living with the explorer's mindset can make these huge moments available to us. It's not a mindset that requires that you be born brave or with courage rushing through your veins. It's a mindset that any of us can use to set and achieve incredible, audacious goals.